Welcome to Above the Rest Outdoors. This week's show, we're chasing turkeys with bows and arrows. We're going to start off in Nebraska, where my youngest son Easton is going to be trying to kill his first animal ever, period, with a bow. So we're starting him off with a turkey. Then we're going to be heading to Idaho, where Karen and I are going to try and fill our tags. So stick with us, because now we're going to jump in a blind with Easton on his first morning of his first ever hunt.
We've been in here about 30 minutes, and as you can hear, there's a couple turkeys down there about 100 yards away. We haven't seen them yet, but we know they're there.
Okay, it may look like this hunt is going perfect, but not so far. My dad has forgotten to change the batteries in our camera, and he has now had to run back to the truck and grab a new camera so he can videotape this hunt.
Well, Easton's right. I only had one job. I'm supposed to capture his hunt on video. And I don't know what happened, but somehow I forgot not one, but two batteries. I got the batteries, but neither one is charged. But I have made it to the truck, got our backup camera, which does have a fully charged battery on it. I've gotten back in the blind, and the turkeys are starting to fly down.
There's another couple again. They'll come around.
Just let them go. Here comes the big dog. No, let him get close. Try it, right? Draw. Hold your 20 a little bit. Right, okay, take your time. A little bit high, he's a little farther than 20. Yeah. You just got yourself your first turkey, my friend. Watch, get another arrow knocked. How was that, my friend?
Awesome. I never noticed that. Takes that much adrenaline from you. That was awesome.
Holy cow. I have no idea where you hit. I was trying to watch through the camera.
I crushed him.
Right where you were aiming?
Oh, yeah.
What about that?
Is everything right? Yes.
Especially in the morning when everything's gone wrong.
Yeah.
Because the camera broke.
I was shaking.
Well, if there's ever a high in hunting, it's watching your son shoot something for the very first time and make a perfect shot. Easton has hit that turkey right where he's supposed to. When we come back, we're going to finish up Easton's hunt.
If you're a hunter, you're part of a great legacy of conservation leadership. I'm Craig Morgan, and I'm inviting you to help me carry our legacy one step further. Join and support the Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation, a conservation unit for hunters and people who care about wildlife, wild places, and outdoor adventure. So join us. Here's how.
One low price, plain and simple always. It's the philosophy that sets our dealership apart. Hi, I'm Jared Gandard, owner of Kalispell Toyota. Our philosophy came from you. We listened to what you liked and disliked about buying a vehicle. You'll find our best price clearly displayed on every vehicle on our lot. No back and forth, no sales gimmicks. 18 or 80, good credit or not so good. You'll get the same best price up front, in writing, every day. Best price, another reason why Kalispell Toyota is #1 in Northwest Montana.
Independent tests confirm that the pins on a black gold are 20% brighter than the next brightest bow sight. So bright that we had to use photochromatic technology to dim the pins in bright light. In low light, while the pins on other bow sights are growing dim, the pins on a black gold sight are still perfectly bright. Be the last one out of the woods at night. Get a black gold sight.
Hey, Neil Bama here from Bama Truck Sales. We are located in Choteau and Great Falls, Montana. We sell or rent almost anything you're looking for. Big trucks, trailers, and construction equipment of every shape and size. Dump trucks, cattle trucks, grain and gravel trucks and trailers. Loaders, graders, dozers, skid steers, rollers, and backhoes. Buy or rent it from Bama Truck Sales. Look us up on the web at yellowiron.com.
This is high-speed footage of the Ripcord Code Red and a competitor's fall-away arrow rest. Both fall as designed, but watch what happens to each launcher arm after fall-away. Ripcord's drop-dead brake stops any launcher bounce back, while the competitor's launcher arm bounces back up into the arrow. This will affect arrow flight and broadhead accuracy. Eliminate launcher bounce back with Ripcord Code Red, the #1 fall-away rest.
Above the Rest Outdoors is brought to you by these fine sponsors. When we left, Easton and I were on one of those hunting highs. We thought he had killed his very first animal ever. Killed a turkey in Nebraska with one arrow. I mean, the very first shot the kid ever shoots, we think he's got him a turkey. We're high-fiving, we're having a blast in that blind until we look out and the turkey that had done all that flopping around got up and walked off. So now we go from that hunting high to we're a little worried. You start to drop down. So we get out of the blind and go look at his arrow. When I find the arrow, I see that it's only about 2, maybe 3 inches of penetration on it. Now I'm worried. So fortunately we're filming, so I looked at the footage. I looked back at the footage, and it looks like Easton has hit that turkey right in the wing butt. So we still are kind of unsure. So we spend the entire afternoon looking under every place that we can possibly think of to try to find this turkey, because we still think maybe we killed him. It wasn't until the following day when we spotted the turkey with another flock, with the whole flock of turkeys up on a hillside, and we could see his wing was a little messed up, but he was still walking around, that we realized we didn't kill that turkey. So we decided it was time to move on to a new spot. So we're in a ground blind now, we're in a little crossing area, and we're hoping that Easton's going to get a shot as a turkey as they top this hill and head down into this meadow. And we haven't been here long, and here come some turkeys. Well, it's not until after Easton's second direct hit that I realize we got some kind of problem here. I mean, he is hitting these turkeys right where he's supposed to, yet we don't have a turkey on the ground yet. So what I began to think about was maybe it's the broadhead we're using. I typically shoot rear expanding broadheads at turkeys. I love to shoot these heads because I'm shooting 72 pounds at them, and I'm looking for an arrowhead that's going to hold up in the turkey. I don't want to blow right through them. I'm trying to get that arrow to stay in there. So I thought, and we even shot it into some targets, that we had Easton in the right setup. We had simply taken the same broadhead that I shoot and got him a smaller version of it, since he's shooting 30 pounds less than me. Turns out it's not working. He's not generating enough poundage or enough kinetic energy to get that rear expanding broadhead to fully open and get into the turkey far enough. So we finally decide what we need to probably do is put a fixed blade broadhead on there, and then Easton should be good to go. Well, Easton's doing his job. He's made 2 great shots. I forgot the batteries, I put the wrong broadhead on his arrow, but I'm hoping we're going to redeem ourselves because we've got a whole mob of turkeys just over a little rise, and we got some snow that's kind of causing the turkeys to head to us. First time I've ever seen this, but turkeys are actually eating that snow for water, and we noticed it the day before. Now we're in the blind, hoping Easton's going to get to try out his new broadhead.
Okay, it's our last day to hunt, and our dad was nice enough today to let my brother and I sleep in today, and we slept in at like 10 o'clock or so, and it felt good. And we got to go get breakfast and everything. It was awesome. So now we're back in the same blind as we were yesterday evening. Yeah. These two had pretty big beards. Yeah. Okay, they're going the same way as those other 2 dogs that came up right here. Because they came out and went back up.
So that first turkey is definitely in the cage. So is the second one.
The third one is in it.
Maybe they'll come over here.
There's another Jake right here. Going to get my turkey. I got me a turkey. Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He ate a 7 or 8 inch.
Pick it up, let's see. Pick him up by the foot.
Oh. There's my arrow.
Be careful then.
He's bloody.
It's 'cause you crushed him.
I don't know where his other leg is.
Just pick up one leg and hold him up. He's as big as you are.
This is awesome.
Show me his spurs.
I bet you I'm the most excited person in the world right now. It's my first turkey ever. I just killed. That was probably the most exciting time of my life. That was awesome.
One proud dad. Easton has got it all figured out. We got the right broadhead, we got everything done, and Easton killed his first turkey. I can tell you this right now, hunting with family is one thing, but hunting with a family member for the first time, that's a whole nother level. But now we're going to take off and head to Idaho, where Karen and I are going to see if we can actually fill a tag on a turkey or 2. It's the first afternoon in Idaho. Things are looking good. Karen and I got a turkey that's going nuts on this hill. One thing is, it's getting pretty late, so we figure we'll leave him till in the morning. He's probably going to roost right there. This is the field we want to be in the morning, but I want to get across this little meadow and make sure we're set up to make it easy for him to get to us. So only thing we got to do, move the blind across the field, and we'll be ready for in the morning.
Well, any normal person would have folded the blind, picked it up, and carried it across the field. But we're talking about my husband.
Well, regardless of how we got the blind over here, I think we got it in the right spot.
We think if we can get him close to the decoy the way he's gobbling, that we got a good chance of getting a shot at him, because he sounds like he's the big boy.
Missed. I didn't even come close to missing. As you can see, that arrow goes right through that turkey. Just went through so fast, he didn't have a clue he'd been shot. But turkey hunting or any other kind of hunting, I always make sure if I get a follow-up shot, I'm going to take it. So I put another arrow in him, and now the turkey's down in the field.
The most unfortunate thing here is the fact that I have shot a hole in my dang killer bee decoy. Crush that poor turkey stand in here. See, there's blood right here when he was standing.
You're supposed to hit the live turkey, not the decoy. The live turkey.
Look at that. Complete pass through. One side, hit the metal stake, and then hit this side.
That's a tough decoy that still
after going
together.
Through a turkey.
Above the Rest Outdoors, spring turkey hunting. I love it. I absolutely love chasing these things.
Sleep better for less during the 4th of July sales event at Sleep City. Hi, I'm Jennifer Hagen. Recharge your body with the new Beautyrest mattress set. Choose from True Energy, Comfortpedic Loft, or the new Beautyrest Black Beyond. And get 2 free memory foam pillows and free recharge temperature controlling sheets. Start living your life fully charged on a new mattress from Sleep City.
Improving America's Sleep City.
I always took my quiver off.
I always took my quiver off.
I used to hunt with my quiver off.
Why do so many bow hunters detach their quivers? To avoid accuracy affecting torque. Tight Spot is the first low torque quiver. It fits tight to your bow, is extremely lightweight, and means virtually no torque.
Now, I hunt with my Tight Spot quiver on. It acts as a stabilizer.
You'll shoot better with your Tight Spot quiver on than you ever did with your old quiver off.
Tight Spot, the quiver that fits tight to your bow.
One low price, plain and simple always. It's the philosophy that sets our dealership apart. Hi, I'm Jared Gandard, owner of Kalispell Toyota. Our philosophy came from you. We listened to what you liked and disliked about buying a vehicle. You'll find our best price clearly displayed on every vehicle on our lot. No back and forth, no sales gimmicks. 18 or 80, good credit or not so good. You'll get the same best price up front, in writing, every day. Best price, another reason why Kalispell Toyota is #1 in Northwest Montana.
Above the Rest Outdoors is brought to you by these fine sponsors. So Easton's killed a longbeard in Nebraska. I've killed a longbeard and a decoy in Idaho. Now it's Karen's turn. And that's exactly what she's trying to conquer. She's killed a Jake with her bow, but she's never killed a longbeard. Let's see if she can get it done this time.
This is the first time I've gotten to go out of state hunting turkeys. David and Warren came over here to Idaho last weekend and located some birds. The whole family came back this morning. We literally located birds. David drove right underneath them. Therefore, he's in a panic at this moment. But anyway, we just got set up. We had to go further away from the birds than we actually started this morning in order to get set up on them, which I thought was kind of funny. But anyway, we're on top of this big hill, and that turkey's still gobbling, so we're going to work him here and see if we can't get him in. Well, he came to the right, which I was kind of thinking he might do. And I hit him, but that arrow didn't honestly look like it did a lot of damage. It fell out. I went over and found this arrow, and I'm much happier now because I definitely see that the shot was a good shot. So the turkey flew off, crashed into the hill down here, and we're going to hopefully go get him. He there crashed. He crashed all right. He crashed into that log.
Pick him up. I don't think.
Looky there, Easton.
I say congratulations. Good job. Nice deal. Boy, he's got a skinny little beard, but it's long.
Yeah, it is skinny.
Let's walk him over here so everyone. That is a lot of fun, isn't it?
It was a lot of fun. What's the fun part about it is that there's so much interaction.
Yeah.
You know, you're talking the communication again that goes on between the caller and the bird is just a ton of fun to watch. And how come you're not that good of a communicator in our marriage?
I'm not that good with the boys either, am I?
I need to maybe take a few lessons. Yeah. Or maybe I need to take a few lessons. That's probably more like it.
When you're a horse's rear, you're supposed to be able to talk to other animals. I don't know. Great thing about Nebraska, gives a person a lot of opportunities. That's what Easton needed. It wasn't his fault. He was making good shots. Either way, he got it done. Killed his first turkey with a bow. Idaho was good to me. I got to buy a new decoy, but oh well. Karen killed her first big tom with a bow. We fulfilled everything we were after. Next week, we're going to see if we can kill some big bears. We're heading to Canada with Buck Paradise Adventures, and these guys got big bears.
The hex on one and smoked him. He really doesn't need to smell my hat, does he?
Hex Stealth Screen. scientifically changing the way hunters stay undetected.
If you're a hunter, you're part of a great legacy of conservation leadership. I'm Craig Morgan, and I'm inviting you to help me carry our legacy one step further. Join and support the Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation, a conservation unit for hunters and people who care about wildlife, wild places, and outdoor adventure. So join us. Here's how.